let us now study the most important structure in circulatory system, the heart. The heart is a muscular structure made up of cardiac muscles. We have studied in tissues that a cardiac muscle looks like a striped muscle or a voluntary muscle, but its action is involuntary. The heart is located in the chest, slightly to the left side. It is protected by the rib cage in front and vertebral column at the back. Heart is enclosed in a sac called pericardium. The space between the pericardium and wall of heart is filled by a fluid known as pericardial fluid. This fluid protects heart from physical shocks. Heart is about the size of fist. The apex, which is conical, is facing downwards while the other end is broad. Internally, the heart has 4 chambers. The upper chambers on the broader side of heart constitute 2 auricles which are separated from one another by a septum termed interauricular septum. Externally, a groove can be observed along the line of septum. The 2 lower chambers are called ventricles, which are also separated by a septum. This septum is known as interventricular septum. The opening is guarded by a tricuspid valve. The left auricle opens into the left ventricle. The opening is guarded by a bicuspid valve. Valves. Valves are held in position by tough connective tissue strands called chordae tendineae. Let us examine valves of heart, their location and direction in which they allow blood flow. The tricuspid valve has 3 flaps or cusps. It is located in the right auriculoventricular aperture. It allows blood to flow from right auricle to right ventricle. The bicuspid or mitral valve has 2 flaps or cusps. It is located in the left auriculoventricular aperture. It allows blood to flow from left auricle to left ventricle. Pulmonary valves are 3 half-moon shaped or semilunar valves. They are located at the origin of pulmonary aorta in the right ventricle. They allow blood to flow from right ventricle into pulmonary aorta. Aortic valves are 3 semilunar valves. They are located at the origin of aorta in the left ventricle. They allow blood to flow from left ventricle into the aorta. What are the blood vessels that enter the heart? 2 large veins and 4 pulmonary veins enter the heart. The 2 large veins are superior vena cava or precaval and inferior vena cava or postcaval veins. The superior vena cava brings deoxygenated blood from anterior part of the body, mainly head, chest and arms. The inferior vena cava brings deoxygenated blood from the posterior region of the body, including legs and abdomen. The left auricle receives oxygenated blood through 4 pulmonary veins, 2 each from the lungs. What are the vessels that leave the heart? The pulmonary artery carries deoxygenated blood from the right ventricle to the lungs. The opening of right ventricle into pulmonary artery is guarded by 3 semilunar valves. From the left ventricle, a large artery named aorta arises and carries oxygenated blood to different parts of the body. aorta is the largest artery. A pair of coronary arteries arises from the base of aorta and supply blood to the muscles of heart. Let us learn differences between right and left chambers of heart. Firstly, right and left auricles. The right auricle is larger in size. The left auricle is smaller in size. The right auricle receives blood through superior and inferior vena cava. The left auricle receives blood through pulmonary vein. The right auricle receives deoxygenated blood from all parts of the body except lungs, whereas the left auricle receives oxygenated blood from lungs. The right auricle pumps blood into right ventricle. The left auricle pumps blood into left ventricle. Differences between right and left ventricles. The right ventricle is smaller in size. The left ventricle is larger in size. The pulmonary aorta takes its origin from the right ventricle. The systemic aorta takes its origin from the left ventricle. The right ventricle receives deoxygenated blood from right auricle. The left ventricle receives oxygenated blood from left auricle. The right ventricle pumps deoxygenated blood to lungs, whereas left ventricle pumps oxygenated blood to all parts of the body except lungs. In the right ventricle, the tricuspid valve guards the right auriculoventricular aperture. In the left ventricle, the bicuspid or mitral valve guards the left auriculoventricular aperture. What are the blood vessels entering and leaving the liver and kidneys known as? The blood vessels entering the liver are hepatic artery from aorta into liver, hepatic portal vein from stomach and intestine into liver. The blood vessel entering the kidneys is renal artery from aorta into kidney. The blood vessel leaving the kidneys is renal vein from kidney into posterior vena cava. Let us now examine how the circulation of blood takes place. The circulation is of closed type as blood flows in blood vessels. It is double circulation as the blood passes twice through the heart. The two events are blood from right ventricle flowing into the lungs and from lungs the blood flowing into the auricle. Such a circulation is termed as pulmonary circulation. The deoxygenated blood from all parts of the body enters the right auricle. The oxygenated blood from lungs enters the left auricle through pulmonary vein. Both auricles contract at the same time and blood is transported into the respective ventricles. When both ventricles contract, the deoxygenated blood in right ventricle goes to lungs through pulmonary artery to be purified or oxygenated. The left ventricle opens into the aorta, which supplies blood to different parts of the body. The deoxygenated blood from all body organs except the lungs flows into superior and inferior vena cava. From the superior and inferior vena cava, the deoxygenated blood flows into the right auricle. From there, it flows on to the right ventricle. From the right ventricle, the deoxygenated blood goes on to the pulmonary trunk. From the pulmonary trunk, deoxygenated blood then flows into the lungs. From the lungs, Oxygenated blood flows through the pulmonary vein into the left auricle. This entire process is called pulmonary circulation. The oxygenated blood from lungs is poured into the left auricle by the pulmonary vein. From the left auricle, it enters into the left ventricle. The oxygenated blood enters the arteries from the left ventricle only through aorta. The arteries supply oxygenated blood to all body organs except the lungs. The deoxygenated blood from all the body organs is collected by superior and inferior vena cava and poured into the right auricle. This entire process is called systemic circulation. Now, let us learn about heartbeat, blood pressure and pulse rate. Heartbeat. One contraction, systole, and one relaxation, diastole, makes one heartbeat. The normal rate of heartbeat is 75 beats per minute. The rhythmic contraction of the heart is felt in areas where an artery is passing over a bone. This is called pulse and it can be felt in the wrist, left side of neck and in the groin. The pulse rate is equal to the rate of heartbeat. Due to pumping of blood by the heart, blood flows in the arteries at a certain pressure. The pressure of blood flow when heart contracts is known as systolic pressure and the pressure when heart relaxes is known as diastolic pressure. The pumping of blood is due to systolic pressure. The rate of blood pressure varies according to age. The normal pressure measured on a mercury column of an instrument called sphygmomanometer is 120 systolic millimeter of mercury by 80 diastolic. Remember that heart contracts and relaxes. There is no expansion of heart muscles and as such any muscle in the body contracts and relaxes, never expands. Hypertension. Hypertension or high blood pressure or high BP. In some people, the blood pressure is very high, more than the usual 120 by 80, called hypertension. Walls of arteries get deposited with cholesterol in blood and become narrow and stiff, losing their elasticity and thus making the arteries lose their moderating influence on blood pressure. This results in a rise in blood pressure and might cause rupture of blood vessels also. Constant stress and strain for a long time, improper functioning of kidneys, smoking, alcohol consumption are the reasons for hypertension and need to be avoided for good health besides taking medicines to control high blood pressure. In the circulatory system, there is a unique system called portal system. The portal vein carries blood from alimentary canal to liver directly without the interference of heart. The blood in this vein is rich in glucose and amino acids. In the portal system, the veins from stomach and intestine do not open into inferior vena cava. They unite and enter the liver as hepatic portal vein. The system that begins as capillaries in one organ and ends as capillaries in another organ is known as portal system. What is lymphatic system? Lymphatic system. Protein and tissue fluids cannot enter the blind-ended capillaries. They are carried by lymph vessels. A number of such vessels join and empty their contents into larger veins. Lymph is a yellow-colored fluid. It is present outside the cell and hence also called extracellular fluid. The fluid is like plasma and has lymphocytes which are formed in lymph glands. The transport system in man is the most evolved. In man, like aves, the heart is a four-chambered pulmonary heart. The circulation is double circulation and hence the heart is termed as double circuit heart. The circulatory system of man has mainly 5 constituents: blood, heart, blood vessels, that is arteries and veins, capillaries and lymph. Blood is a fluid tissue. Heart is the pump. Arteries carry oxygenated blood and veins carry deoxygenated blood. Capillaries are thin blood vessels present inside the organs. Let us now study blood for its constituents and functions. Blood of human beings. The science that studies blood is known as hematology. Blood is a fluid tissue. It is a medium which transports materials. There is about 5 to 6 liters of blood in our body. It constitutes about 7 to 8% of body weight. Did you ever taste blood? Blood is saltish to taste with a pH of 7.3 to 7.45. That is, it is slightly alkaline. What are the components of blood? 3 types of cells or corpuscles are present in a liquid matrix called plasma.